Well, for me, Amorim has to go.
Wow. Sorry.
He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
Tyrone, please fact check us. Prophet Kimathi was right. Many weeks ago. But continue, sir.
As a United fan, we have seen some interesting managers and some interesting results and some interesting teams out there. But what I will say is, for you to have only won 8 Premier League games in over 30 Premier League games, as a United manager is abysmal. We gave him the benefit of the doubt after last season because you're thinking, oh, these are not his people. You know, they don't know how to play the way he wants to play.
Give him time, right?
Yeah. So he went out and bought people. Now it's becoming more apparent because you've got players who are proven to play well in the league. Then now you can't get the best out of. And as a manager, that's your job. You get a player, you get the best out of him. You know, and he simply can't get the best out of his team. And that being said, he's been doing it for a long time, and he has come out and reiterated that he will not change his philosophy. Now that just, it gives us one option really, because how long can we persevere with this? How long can we keep this going? I genuinely think United lose to Chelsea, he's gone. I think that's it for him. No way, because now again, early on in the season, again, you're in a bad situation again. And the rest of the pack have already left you. You don't even have any chance. So we've been saying that it's a must-win for United every week. Every week, bro. Every week, man.
I would feel.
Every week it's a must-win. I'm tired, man. See, we have even 1 week where I can...
you say good game, right?
I can say, yo, you know what? We didn't need to win. We played well, but it's okay. We go again next week. Bro, we don't even have the luxury to do that, bro. So, I think, for me, it needs to go. But again, who does United bring in?
Wasn't there another manager who was just sacked? Was been there and done that? And was some of the people in United.
Say it, Ken.
Maybe give him a chance.
Yeah, please.
If you're wondering,
please say it, Ken.
He's alluding to the special one. Be that I respect Jose Mourinho, I do not think. I think he's past his best. This is my honest opinion. It's a very tough market for managers out there right now. I think even if United were to sack Amorim, it will be a difficult job to get to. Who are we gonna get that? Who's gonna take that United job right now?
But the interesting thing is I heard there was a manager that was free, Ten Hag.
What?
He was just signed after 2 games. I think he still has all the documents. What do you think, Ted?
It comes from a Chelsea fan who knows about sacking managers, obviously.
I know. Look at us. We know.
If we were to look past the managers that you had every year, we'd be going through a lot of pages.
Well,
we don't need that right now. That's in the past. Anyway.
But you've tried giving time.
We have.
And time isn't working.
But what United don't do is get the manager they already had. That's a Chelsea thing. Now, we're looking into the future. It's a huge...
Hang on. Just a point. Alex, there's something that you mentioned. I think you should mention it to our viewers. About
I know where you're going. I know where you're going about that.
Just can you mention it to Ted?
So there's a very fun stat that I saw this weekend regarding Man U and Man U players. While Man U were getting a 3-0 deficit loss to Man City, it looked like Højlund got a goal in his debut.
Wow.
And then Marcus Rashford got an assist in his debut. And do you know what the kicker was of all this? Andre Onana got a clean sheet and man of the match rating for his game.
Now, this is where you catch liars.
Yeah.
First of all, Andre Onana didn't get a clean sheet. They lost 1-0.
Who was man of the match, Alex?
It wasn't
He's getting
Andre.
there.
It wasn't Andre Onana. He got an 8.7 rating.
8.7 rating. He was
Well, no. Mind
players.
you, he's found his level. Yes.
He's found his level in the Turkish league.
He's found his level, and I'm happy for the guy. Of course, go ahead, flourish in that league. But if you look at the goal he conceded, it just reminds me of his time in United. Please go and have a look if you want to have a look. That's up to you. Now we go back to the Højlund and Marcus Rashford. Guys, it does not concern me. The Serie A, bro. Those are the leagues where people look really good. And you know what? It's a different league. I'm happy for Højlund. I'm happy for him to be doing well. Let him go and flourish in Napoli. I'm happy for him. But that doesn't translate in the Premier League. We all know this. We all know this. Marcus Rashford, as much as I love him as a United fan, yeah, I still think he still has his shortcomings, even in Barcelona. Even with that one assist, he hasn't done much again. In Barcelona, he's in a team that is a free scoring team. He is yet to get an official goal.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that based on of this one game, 2 games that they've played, they're now exceptional players. I'm just jumping off of a trend that I've seen with Man U players that tend to leave the club. Look, and do well. Now, of course, I am being very hasty with my assumptions just for the for the joke and everything. But like the thing is that they did play it a lot better.
It's not
than Man U played.
It's no secret that the environment in Man United is not exactly the most conducive environment at the moment. Environment plays a key role in how a player performs. We know this. And this is why when you see some players leaving the club and with the enormous pressure that comes with playing for Man United, going to, for example, Anthony, going to play for Real Betis, bruh, you're gonna look good. The pressure is not the same. You get to do whatever you want. And because you played for Man United, they will only highlight the games that you played well. When you play for United, they highlight the games you played poorly. It's a different world. I stand on this. United is the most scrutinized club in the world by the media. That is fact.
That's because we expect a lot from you.
Exactly. I know. No, it's fair. Yeah. I do not disregard that in any way. We are the most scrutinized club in the world because of what is expected of us, and the pressure that comes with that. For most players, they cannot bear it. And for me, if you can't bear it, move to another club, have a good career. Just go on, because we need to find players who can. So when people keep mentioning the McTominays, the Rashfords, the Højlund, you were given your opportunity to play for United, and you didn't do well. So it's none of our business anymore. If you go somewhere else and start playing well, you couldn't do it here. Højlund we had chances created for Højlund. He kept on missing them. So how is that a United problem anymore?
Well, it goes back to what you just said right now, which was you've mentioned things about the players not handling the pressure, but then you've also mentioned that, man, you don't have the best environment. So I'm like, how much are we putting the blame on the players and how much are we putting the blame on the environment that, man, you are creating to get those players to thrive? So I'm like, where are you putting this blame? Are you just giving it to everyone?
Each has, like, you know what's fair enough. For some players, I think United has more of the blame to take, and some players it's on them as well. Someone like, you see Andre Onana, bro.
I know I'll go back to this one,
bro. Bro. No, that's not from United, bro. That's not from United. That's just him. Just him. He's just. Anyway,
it's a
yeah. Enough about that. We need to keep moving.
Just before we keep on going, Ted, I just have one more question. Just from what you've said, I just want to know, I'm
all ears.
You know what? You want to see the notes, these guys, right? He's been creating signatures there. You think he's taking notes? There's no notes. This is all coming from his ass, bro.
That we got to do. Ted is not taking any prisoners. It's like, nah, you just won't come at me with this shit.
Anyway, as you see, you are waiting for a lot of nothing. If we can move on with the program, this would be fantastic.
This is a clear page, and I'm taking notes. Ted, I just had one question. It's nothing much. All I wanted to ask, Ted, would you like some beer? Some wine, or a couple of cocktails to go with the nonsense that you have just spewed about Manchester United? I just want to know, just so that I can take your order. And this one I'll write and I'll show it on the screen. So, what would you like?
You know what I would like? I'd like a few less cases than Chelsea has right now. So,
Well,
if we can move forward, that would be fantastic.
you know what I would recommend, Ted? I would recommend the wine. Do you want red or do you want white? Isn't that your kid? Ah, that's their kid.
That's crazy. From guys who didn't even get 3 points.
Yeah, I'm hearing them, but for people who employ Ganacho, bro.
Wow.
Bro, I thought we were on the same team.
Okay, please recall, we got 1, they got 0.
No. But mind
Do
you,
you think United is going to get a point next week?
Next week? Oh, yeah.
No.
Actually, speaking of, that's a very good point. You can now go on and I want to hear what you predict.
I recommend that. I recommend the wine.
Because your next games are also not looking any much easier in any which
choice. Yes.
So,
There is going to be wine.
yeah, okay, let's get back to business. Let's get back to business.
if we're gonna get back to it anyway. On a serious note now, United for me, Amorim, for me it's done. He needs to go. If someone was to ask me what kind of manager do we even bring in this atmosphere, in this industry, it's very hard, even more difficult to get any manager from another club. If it was a possible something to get, I would go for the Bournemouth manager, Andoni Raiola. I think he's a good manager. He has still to prove himself, don't get me wrong, but there's not much out there. What he has is a philosophy that works in the Premier League, and I am happy to take that. I'm happy to take something that works in the league, you know? Even if it doesn't guarantee you to win the league, it guarantees to keep you somewhere up there. With the quality of players that we have, you should be able to be fighting for Champions League at minimum. That is it. And Amorim has been doing a terrible job at that. So now, for me, that if we were to part ways with Amorim, that's the way I would go.
You know, I was going to advise against getting a mid-table manager to come and manage a club like yours because of what happened with Graham Potter and Chelsea. But then I remembered that you guys don't have the same levels of pressure that we had at the time. You're also playing for mid-level table football. So I think that it actually will be a good fit. Because I was going to say, going back to your pressure situation, coming to Man U from Bournemouth is a broad shift.
Don't get me wrong.
That pressure is going to be there for you as well.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Coming from most clubs in the world going to United is a big shift. There's only a few clubs where you wouldn't feel the pressure.
Exactly.
Only very few. And you're not going to go to a big club and tell them we want your manager. They won't let you have him. The only thing we can do is get a mid-table manager. That's the only thing you can do. Or go to a league.
Do a different league, exactly.
Where they win the league and they have not been in the Premier League and take the risk. We don't have too many choices here. And mind you, Chelsea took a manager that was in the Championship. It's working out well for you guys so far, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
It's all, look,
School of Pep.
I'm not saying that it's a guarantee that if you get a certain manager, you're guaranteed to. There's a lot of things to take into account. But what else are we supposed to do?
True. It can get worse.
It can.
It will.
It's the don't challenge Amorim.
It will.
Yo, it definitely can.
It will.
Amorim could come next week and say, hold my beer.
Don't say that, bro. It can. So I've made up my mind, and unfortunately now, when I'm in this kind of headspace, don't get me wrong, it's still painful to see your team lose, but bro, I'm just like, it is what it is at this point.
It is
what
it is.
It is what it is at this point. But hopefully, Ineos see the light and get rid of him as soon as possible. Yeah, when they do, I wish Amorim the best of luck in his endeavors in whatever he does. I wish him the best. I hope he does well wherever he goes. But you know what? We need someone else in, bro.
Well, you know what, Ted? I know we need to move on, but you know, like what happened this weekend. You know, I was just sitting down and I was thinking to myself, you know, I really thank God that I have been blessed to have lived this long. Where my new struggle, United, Old Trafford for where, all who, all where. I never thought I would ever see the date at all that Man United, I would have to scroll down the Premier League table. I am so sorry for you. I know what you're going through, and
Doesn't
here
sound like
at
he's
Four at the back,
which way?
here at Four at the back, we care about Ted, so you guys don't worry about him.
You know,
This is a great segue into this game next week. I'm interested.
You know-
Manchester United versus Chelsea.
no, you
Bro, we're going to all where?
he's mentioned something there.
I never thought that. Alex, did you think you live this long in this lifetime to see United like this?
You know something.
Carol, did you think you live this long?
Something that I respect Arsenal about is that, unlike some people here, them me included, United included, you know, in this modern day and age, finishing at the bottom half of the table, you know, they started. There's a trend Chelsea started, you know, in the big six. You know, it looks like we're just following. So don't get me wrong, you guys are trendsetters, guys, and we appreciate it, guys. We appreciate what you do for this culture. And you know, you guys,
you've heard them now because they are self-reporting, that they're pioneers.
you know, that's what people say. You know, that's what we call them. Because I remember there was a time Chelsea was finishing 12th, 13th.
It was once.
No. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
There was
You
time.
you finished there.
Yeah.
You finished there.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that happened. Okay, please, let's get it right. And I think it was good practice for Kimathi to start scrolling. What do I say, guys? You know.
No,
I think he was used to it.
Yeah,
He was used to it, and now
No.
now he's a professional because he always wants to go and watch where United is. Mind you, he's also the same person who didn't watch Chelsea game over the weekend. He did watch the United game though. He also watched the Arsenal game though. But here he is in Mercurial Blue. Speaking about Chelsea. This man pays more attention to United than I do.
Wow.
And what does that say?
Rent free.
This guy's we are rent free in his head. Look, mate, I understand we're a big club, but you don't. Oh, you wanna shake my hand?
Yeah. No, that was good. I hope next weekend is going to be great for you.
You know what? Hopefully so.
I hope so.
At least we know he'll actually watch the game. We're guaranteed he's watching the game.
You know what? This week Kimathi will watch Chelsea. This week he'll actually watch Chelsea play football and not just talk about the highlights.
And you know what? Before even we go on, you know what? I'm entitled to a rebuttal.
No, you're not. Now,
The reason why Ted is saying that is because even he cannot watch United play because it is pummeled. Ted, I will respect you as a youngster.
anyway, we move on.
Even he did not watch the game.
Next,
We did not watch the game.